Very warm namaskar to all my palmistry friends once again. Today I'll be presenting my first video. Now because I'm presenting my first video, I'll be giving you a brief introduction about what is palmistry. What do you think? What is actually palmistry? Palmistry is the connection of your mind and your body. Why and how? See, look at this dummy. What is this dummy doing? This dummy has just placed his hand on his face and is busy thinking about something. But when he does this thing and thinks about something, there is a connection of the veins from his hands to his brain. And that connection gives him a message that, see, you have to do this thing. In the same way, when we join our hands, when we touch our body, when we touch our face, when we touch our head, or we touch anything or we do anything, there's a deep connection. You have to understand this connection. This deep connection connects you with the body and the mind. This thing is very strongly indicated in this dummy. So in real life also, when you read palmistry, palmistry is the reading of the hand. It is you just have to read this portion from this bracelet, this wristlet. You see that from here till the top of the finger. This is the whole area which covers palmistry. From the front, the back, and the top, and the bottom, the sides, all these are palmistry and nothing else. Now see, if you see the origin of palmistry, in Indian mythology, it is believed that when Lord Vishnu was sitting in a very comfortable position and his hand was like this and his palms were visible and his legs were visible and his whole body was visible, the Lord of the ocean, Samudra Devta, the Lord of the ocean, Samudra Devta, analyzed his hand and felt that why should I not do something different? Why I'll be reading his body from the top of the head till the bottom of the feet. And from that came out a book called Samudrik Shastra. Samudrik Shastra means the Lord of the Samudra, the ocean, read the body and hand, palm, everything of the person and analyzed his whole life. That is why we do face reading. That is why we do body language. That is why we do foot reading. That is why we do palm reading. That is why we do phrenology, etc. And there are no limits to this science. But what is the origin? See, look at this hand. In this hand, you will be finding all the 9 planets of the solar system. Jupiter is placed over here, Saturn is placed over here, Sun is placed over here, Mercury is placed over here, Mars is placed here, Moon is here, Venus is here. On this palm, you are finding all the 9 planets of the hand. Now, what are the 9 planets? They are the planets of the solar system. And who does the reading of the solar system? Scientists. Scientists read the solar system. So indirectly, we again understand that this is a science. What is a science? All the reading of the 9 planets. So a person who does the reading of the 9 planets is called a scientist. But what does he find out from these planets? He sees that each planet is giving a different message. Moon is a cool planet. Sun is a hot planet. And Mars is an energetic planet. So indirectly, there are all the planets have their different energies. These are called the logics. So when we do the reading of a science and the logics, we become a scientist. But in our sciences, in the spiritual sciences, there's one more thing. The person does the reading of any event using both his head and his mind. When he uses his brain and he uses his mind, in the other direction, he also uses his emotions. When he uses his emotions, some intuitions develop. When those intuitions develop, so the science and the logic and the intuition becomes a spiritual subject. In that situation, it becomes a spiritual science. The reading of the palm is for astrologers who use the sciences, the logics, and the intuitions. So this is a subject for us in which we use all these things. You'll be understanding how God has set everything on this palm. Somewhere over here is your mind, your emotions, your subconscious mind, a mind which nobody knows. Nobody can read a subconscious mind. What is going on inside my mind? You cannot make out. What is going on inside your mind? I cannot make out. This is my subconscious mind. And then from here, I come to my conscious mind. This is my outer world, which I show to the world. And when I come to the conscious mind, whatever I thought over, whatever I planned, whatever I decided, whatever I invented, I'll be bringing it in front of the world. I'll be putting my actions on it. I'll be showing it to you. I'll be doing everything. And when I do this, how much does it reach the society? How much am I able to satisfy the society? So this is actually palmistry. Thinking over things, bringing it in action and showing it to the world. When you read palmistry, life guidance will be used in this form. You will be understanding any event. You pick up any event. For example, let's pick up a business. For example, a business person has to plan the business. This is his planning. Once he does the planning, then he has to bring it into action. Now, what is his mode of action? Is it correct? Are there any flaws? Are there any problems? And then he's going to bring it in front of the society. If we analyze this science in a deeper way, in our ancestral times, Julius Caesar was such a person who used to read the palm of a person, and in fact, the thumb of a person. When he used to read the thumb of a person, and then only after reading that thumb, he used to hire a person in his organization. Not before that. A person was not allowed to be in his company, in his organization, in his kingdom, in his work before he could analyze the thumb. Why? He used to see the logic of the person. He used to see the willpower of the person. He used to see the energy level of the person. He used to see that is this person loyal? Is this person genuine? Is this person a murderer? Can this person be helpful for my kingdom? Can this person be a bad person for my kingdom? So in this way, palmistry will help you in many ways. You will be learning many new things, many different things. Today is just an introductory section. But when you're going to read all these things, you'll be understanding how palmistry can be a life guidance palmistry for you. And that's why I call myself a life coach palmist, because I'll be giving you the direction of all the life events of your life. Thank you very much and see you soon in my future videos.